Welcome to Wednesday's Market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley. Call sign is Wiz, and Facebook memory popped up today. 5 years ago today, gave a keynote down in Brazil, my first trip to Brazil, down to Sao Paulo and Santos, and had an absolute blast. Fell in love with the country, the people, and I felt tall. And we just talked about Brazil in our Accelerated Retirement Live Trade Brief. Also took a look at our bearish spread on VXX. We got bearish on volatility last week as everybody thought the world was going to end in a huge fire and fury, and we knew that was not going to happen. We stepped in front of that and got bearish on vol, and we also took a look at getting bullish on FXI, which is a little bit of counterintuitive for me because I said, hey, Trump's going to fire some shots before he fires some shots at North Korea, at least at China, to try and get them to sit on North Korea. He finally did, but not to sit on North Korea. It was the intellectual property stuff. So finally, FXI rolled over last week, and then it thought it might have been a little bit of a dead cat bounce, like we talked in the primary live trade brief yesterday, and then ripped higher. So we took a look at a bull put spread on that, and then I also looked to get into a Jan 19 long call diagonal on JP Morgan. I got to tell you, though, like rats leaving a sinking ship here, the president disbanded his strategic council, his job council, all the CEOs. The Merck CEO led the way yesterday, being the lead coward, saying, I don't know what else the president has to do, cut off his arm to stop the frothing at the mouth by the liberals in the media and the limousine liberals like Jamie Dimon. Love JP Morgan stock. Jamie Dimon's obviously running for president. If you listen to his last earnings call, that's what he's doing. So everybody jumped today because you don't want to be the last CEO on this board and be called a Nazi or KKK. If this isn't freaking everybody out right now, you're nuts and you're part of the problem. Free speech is protected, folks. He condemned everybody. You didn't say the words. You said it earlier. Gentle reminder, ladies and gentlemen, to those of you frothing at the mouth. The previous president, even after five Dallas police officers were slain, never condemned Black Lives Matter. He invited them to the White House. Let's not talk about that. It makes me furious. North Korea is still on the radar, but what a difference a week makes, folks. Literally a week ago, we were in the Accelerated Retirement session, and I was saying, hey, this isn't the big one, folks. This isn't the Fred Sanford. Grab your chest. I'm coming, Elizabeth. It isn't. I said we're either going to bounce off the 50-day or we're going to go a little bit underneath it and rip your face off rally. And we nailed it, folks. So, we went from fire and fury to yesterday was reunification day or something like that, whatever the holiday is with the two Koreas. We haven't seen cream of some young guy in a couple weeks. So a lot of intelligence agencies who said they wouldn't have an ICBM nuke for years and quietly last week said they have one, but I digress. They also said we haven't seen this guy for a couple weeks and he might launch a bottle rocket yesterday, and it didn't happen. So again, all the liberals frothing at the mouth with how dare the president talk like this. He spoke in the exact words that dude needed to understand and hear. That 8 years of not 8 years, let's say Bush, Clinton, and Obama, all to blame for not dealing with North Korea. So, and Obama, according to published reports, knew that they could put a nuke on an ICBM, and he left it for this guy to clean up. Another Obama, man. All Obama was Lando Calrissian from Cloud City. That's who we had as president for the past 8 years. What else is going on? I love this headline here. It's like the CNBC bottom third of Fast Money or whatever, like 2 months ago. It said, buy everything. One trader, a big hedge fund trader, said, hey, finally a market where it's easy to get rich. Those type of headlines got to worry you, folks. But remember my spirit animal, Jeffrey Gunlock. He's like, hey, man, I'll be disappointed if I don't make 400% on my October S&P puts. He's just as... He and I predicted the Trump election, the Trump rally. He and I are both predicting an October pain, either an October strike on North Korea. The president's going to let China. He got a huge success, a huge victory, folks. Media didn't give it to him, with getting China to vote for increased sanctions. Usually they say no. He got that. Nobody blinked. But he's gonna let this guy have a couple months to sit on Korea. And then he's going to take care of it, guys. So that didn't go away. The Fed minutes came out at 2 o'clock. It was a yawn. Nothing. if there was something shocking in there, that would have been shocking, because in today's digital age and instant gratification, if something was in there that they didn't mention and shocked us, it would have been shocking. So nothing. We just go higher, folks. It's there are some bullish things underlying this economy. You got Mnuchin still chipping away at Frankendodd and trying to make a little bit more, risk on for banks on Wall Street. Jobs. There are green shoots, don't get me wrong, but, it's you have to trade the market you have, not the one you want. I think after every one of these holy crap moments and a rip your face off rally, we've traded sideways. So I also covered a bull put spread out to September 1st on the 50-day moving average in accelerated retirement. So make sure you watch the replay as well. Here was I think the guy's nuts. I support the policies. I don't support the dude. But sending a tweet out today, Amazon is doing great damage to tax-paying retailers. Towns, cities, and states throughout the U.S. are being hurt. Many jobs being lost. Come on, man. You're the commander-in-chief. You're the president of the United States. I was semi-okay with him, hammering Boeing and the cost of Air Force One and Joint Strike Fighters and lowering the cost. Now it made me a little uncomfortable. Now I'm really uncomfortable. Mr. President, you don't do this to companies, okay? You just don't. I think General Kelly is going to resign here soon, because I thought as part of him agreeing to take that job, he'd either take his phone or he'd screen these tweets. You don't slam private businesses like this. So, again, the president's kind of lost me, and when you've lost me, I think you've lost the heart of America, like I'm Walter Cronkite or something like that. Good stuff going on here at TGO, though. If you are currently a member, remember this, when we're doing a full throttle launch in September. After that, existing members, folks, you're going to be thrown in the pot with new members for the lifetime membership price. It's going up to $15,000 in September. Currently, it's $12,500. So you can head to go.topgunoptions.com/lifetime if you want to lock in the grandfathered rate, folks. After this, it's over with. I warned you about this in the past. 4 or 5 people have contacted us so far to get in under the wire. After that, folks, if you want to do a lifetime membership, it's going to be $15,000. So either give us a call at 754-300-1084 or just head to go.topgunoptions.com/lifetime. Okay? Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. God bless, and I'll be back with Thursday's market. SITREP.